All right. Is that all of them? No, it is not. And shotgun? Yep. Alright, is there any other loot? Oh yeah, this ass. This butthead. I was gonna say asshole. He's not an asshole, he's butthead. Staff Orcelio Guardian. Infusing 5. Allies targeted by navigator powers gain +5 bonus to their characteristics till the end of their navigator's next turn. Every time it stacks. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we got 2 of those. What is this? Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapon and ballistic skill is reduced by -5 for 2 rounds. Stacks 6 times. That's cool. She absolutely is. Can I wield these staves? No, you have to be a navigator. Boo. Boo. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. She's got 2 ranks available. Holy shit. I guess we go with willpower? Then she's a psyker? Oh, wow. Navigators have their own stuff. Okay. We'll worry about this later. Yeah. Let's yeah, we'll worry about that later. Alright, we got everything? Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. How many characters can you have in your group at any one time? Is it... I thought it would be only 4. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first... Your heart starts beating furiously, your breaths come short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of this sudden wave of unease. Without even looking at the Voxmaster, Cassia waves her hand away. First, I wish to speak with the rogue traitor. Leave us. Of course. When you're ready for the ritual, please let me know. Nice. The throne is pretty cool, isn't it? The rogue traitor throne. Very much liking it. Yes, 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 yes. She sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigdis, and then, lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. What do you wish to speak about? After a few seconds of hesitation, like, I never understood, like, I'm just gonna say this. I never understood why so many people in high places speak the way they do, not only to other people, but to people that serve them. And the reason I say that is because in The Prince, Machiavelli lays out the fact that it's great if your subjects love you. It's great if your subjects fear you. But the best is when they love you and they fear you. And so treating people like trash makes them only fear you and loathe you. And never, meting out punishment only makes them love you, right? And being good to them and all that shit. So it's like, I'll never understand a lot of the times the way some of the highborns speak to people, because it just makes their position weaker. Because that's how you get that's how you get more people to be traitorous scum, I guess is the best way to put it. She lets out a small exhale and then raises her pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped. You acted honorably and did not exploit me in my wretched position. For that, I am immeasurably grateful. That's awesome. I am deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet, who have served me on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend to me during my journeys through the Immaterium, and what to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. I'm really hoping I don't regret bringing her servants aboard. Just saying. But now, I am ready to go to Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. Why do you refuse red paint? Gestures toward the servant standing behind her. Uv will give of his blood before the ritual, as always. Tell me about these rituals, please. I doubt the uninitiated can understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind with the machine spirit of the ship, so that I become one with the vessel. She lifts the locks of hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant ports. After that, I will use the House or Celia ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts. And then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread, so fine it could slip from one's grasp at any moment. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Orcelio never lose their course. I shall ensure that all necessary supplies are delivered to the Sanctum Navis. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. Few can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it's open. Nice. We got a navigator! Yippee skippy. What up, home slizzle? Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Navy Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor light help us all. Nice. The Voxcaster in the Sanctum Navis picks up the serration of clothes, pious chanting, and the metallic clicking of implants. Then the serene voice of the Lady Navigator breaks the silence, initiating communion ritual. Come here, Uv. The exaltation ring of the metal freed from its scabbard, the low sob of the servant, the rhythmic drip of liquid on the canvas, faint whisper of the brush. Go. The footsteps hurry away. I see violent vortices, lashing an ocean of a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters, armadas drowning in a fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the walls of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No. Me. Its frozen rays lie, and the spring is here. Light is deadened. The great ruler is gone. Master Vox. The Vox Master recoils at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one cogitator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks and the Voxcaster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I've never heard the warp speaking through the navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Leave the navigator undisturbed. The soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the sanctum are now howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain, their throats raw from the strain, and then silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaim their fate. Arza Wiki, greetings and salutations. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Hang on a second. Frickin' A, man. I think... Security report, Rogue Trader is taking over from previous holder, known threat. Nice. Oh, that's good stuff. Mubot, you hush. Why did it not... That's weird. Did it log out? Ugh. Game. Game. That's so weird, man. Is it working now? No, it's not. That's so weird. Too many assholes. I mean, asterisks. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's so weird. Let's, refresh. There it is. Is it working now? No. Fuck, dude. Dude, I don't know what it is. Like, how does everybody else get their shit to work every single time on every fucking stream? My shit never wants to work correctly. Just finished my first run through this. It was so much fun. Yeah, it feels like it, dude. I am just, like, enamored with it. Absolutely enamored with it. The world building is absolutely astonishing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. This is so weird. I guess it's Caster Labs. I need to find another one, dude. That's all it is to it. I'm doing the base game at the moment. I have the DLC though. I bought both. It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's rites, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what's left of them anyway. Rogue Traitor, I fear I have uncomfortable news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be a whole into two. My sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. You hear an exhale, rustling fabric, and metallic clinking. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me when you have need of me. Very nice. Very nice. DLC difficulty halfway through. Get to Shogo map. Pulls levels. That's great. Oh, man. Sorry. Let me try this again. Bro! Killing me, son. Alright, I'm trying to fix my freaking chatbot. It's being an asshole right now. Alright. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Spare me a few moments of your time, please. There are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I want to report on the condition of Station Urok 5. Blame Windows? Yeah, it's always fucking Windows' fault. It never stops being Windows' fault. Had you opted to begin your visit with Rykard's system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of Navis Nobilitae brought us precious time. We can either send our forces to disassemble the station and procure technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Profit factor. Yeah, we're gonna gather any components that can be used on the ship. I'll be right back, boys. I need to use the bathroom. Won't be long. Yeah, the only thing I gotta say that I don't like about the game is that it's not fully voice acted. But, I mean, it's not like that's really a bad thing. The only reason I don't like it is because I'm a streamer. Because that means I have to literally fucking read everything. Yeah, it's just not going to work. All right. Let's... Components for the ship. Let's go. As you command, Lord Captain. There we go. With your permission, I would also like to remind you that we are still seeking an Engine Seer Prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we have not yet located Henriks von Kalax, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now we know for sure he is not on Urek 5, so keep this in mind when making plans for the future. I want to say this. Why is it always business with you, Vigdis? You couldn't just visit and tell me how wonderful everything is? Certainly, Lord Captain. If you are interested, oh my god. This week passed with a record low rate of minor disturbances on the lower decks. A senior technomat from Shift 8 came up with a new formula for lubricant used in the kitchen servitor implant maintenance. The quartermaster of the store compartment, 11, reported recently that we are spending ceremonial decorations at least 20% slower than expected, which means that we have enough tablecloth, carpets, and lamps to last us 15 years of grand receptions instead of 10, even considering that some of the stock was burned during the cultist attack on the vessel. It was a trap. Thank you, Vigdis. That will be all for now. Oh, that's great. Okay. There it is. Is there anything... I take it there's nothing left here? Artificial facility. So it does look like the unidentified void ship is still here. Lord Captain, there's some commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where the uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what brought Cassia to the deck. Okay. Yep, I think I'm just gonna have to get another chatbot. Miss Tango, greetings and salutations. And the reason I say that is because the goddamn thing keeps losing...
I did not notice your entrance.
...connection to Castor Labs. I don't have no fucking clue why. Shit. I did not give you permission to leave the bridge. She has her own fucking quarters. Yeah, Mistress Tango, keeper of the wallet and bringer of the blessed coffee. Yes, yes indeed. Alas, a title alone is not enough to hold everyone's attention all of the time.
I did not... Please forgive me this regrettable lapse, Lord Captain. There are times when books sweep me up, and I lose myself in their pages and forget about the world's existence. Was there something you required of me?
I see you were fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Urek 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course, although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Are you well?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Her response is reserved and pointedly decorous, clearly intended to create distance between you. Gotcha. I hope you have had ample time to calm yourself and your
There are
power.
people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
I mean, why would you? You're a fucking mutant, dude. Have you looked in the mirror lately? You're only intended as your valet. Do my servants not measure?
No. It is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
That sounded like some brown chicken, brown cow if I ever heard it. Perception test succeeded. Ooh. Oh, wow. So you were basically supposed to succeed this anyway? She cringes ever so slightly at the adjustments. So slightly. Adjusts the adornment on her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes a topic of gossip among lower servants and officers alike. It is unsurprising, then, that Cassia prefers the company of one who is used to how she looks. I see.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I.
Jesus Christ, dude. Anyway.
I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Being smarmy. It is difficult for me to feel empathy for a mutant, however. You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be they good or bad. Just as natural to share them with others.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words
I don't want her to
and
lose her
attention
fucking
have
mind.
reminded me of life
Because
on
it'll
the
make everybody go
station,
crazy.
of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here?
She places a hand on her breastplate.
At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
Yes, my own life was turned upside down not long ago.
Indeed. I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
I do not tolerate idlers on this ship, and my officers know it well.
Then, I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump. Thank you for your company.
Wait. It's one of those things where it's just like... decorum. Always decorum. I don't need her going crazy. Definitely don't need that. Okay. Can we do it? That answer is no. Game. Oh, okay. How do I leave? Where'd the exit at? There it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't see it. Wait, it didn't pop up because it was behind the shadow. I was like, wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh my God, it's working! Holy shnikes. Oh, yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is this. Badoosh. Yes, and also to highlight loot. You are correct. It's great. I mean, you saw me spamming it, because when I do, it like lights up my character too. Success. Badoosh. Okay, looks like my chatbot is back up and running. Okay, so now here's an interesting one. Is there any stuff between missions? No. Okay.
Lord Captain.
I would never ask a man like that to call me by my first name. That would just be stupid. All right. So, onward. We don't need to go to the Atherpathic station. Machine mirror. What's the rumors? You want the answer, or do you want to just find out? What do you mean? Oh, no. I don't want the answer. No. I want no spoilers. Unless it's like mechanical related kind of thing, or I specifically ask. So thank you for asking, though. I appreciate it. And not just telling me. May have caught the interrogator's attention. Ah, I see. So, new blood. Okay, we need new blood. Machine spirit, we need an engine seer. We got a navigator. Okay, so let's go there. I don't need my astral path dying of warp bullshit, so I've been here long enough to know better. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I do like to discover most of these things myself, but it's like, if I get stuck, I'm going to ask, you know? I'm not just going to sit here for God knows how long trying to figure it out if I'm stuck. Permission to report. Members of the sacred cult operating aboard the ship have requested an audience. They wish to present gifts and introduce themselves to the new captain. What sacred cult? They call themselves the Bloodspun Web. The cult defends the flagship from both internal and external threats. Lady Theodora held them in high regard and looked favorably upon them and their activities. Does this have to do with the DLC? The Bloodspun Web? That doesn't sound very nice. I will commence preparations at once. Okay, fuck, dude. I mean, I would imagine... This is the DLC, isn't it? Fuck. Okay, cool. Thank you. What I'm worried about is that most DLCs require you to be like a certain amount through the game before you're able to do it, and I don't want to accidentally trigger it too early. I would imagine that's not the case. Why do they remind me of Dark Eldar that look human? You know, just because they just cut down a bunch of dudes for no apparent reason. Those on the deck watching all as the final figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper in excitement, while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor.
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
The masked cultists repeat the words in a mournful whisper. We obey still.
Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her.
That doesn't sound great. She pulls out a sinister curved blade. A similar weapon suddenly appear in the hands of her motionless companions.
And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
Well, shit.
We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Death Cult weapon gains the following. -6% chance to the target parry. 1% chance to the wielder's critical hit for each attack they make. The bonus stacks until the end of each round. Holy shit, that's crazy. 17 to 20 damage. That's good. Ooh, Lore Imperium test succeeded. Man, the difficulty modifier on these things are really low. I'm assuming that the further you get into the game, the lower the difficulty modifiers are. So that you actually have to have high enough skill in them to actually matter. I guess it's doing this to like show you how it works kind of deal. You've heard many stories about death cults such as this one. These devoted, holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They are exemplary slavers. They are exemplary slayers, invisible executioners, and the scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries of the faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles touched by madness. Examine the cultists. The cultists are all voidborn. Their lithe Sunni? I don't know how to say it. Bodies are clad in light armor. Sinew is the word. Sinewy. Okay. Are clad in light armor, which allow them to move with acrobatic nimble grace and strike with an assassin's swift subtlety. Their red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. Where time and training have worn their garments threadbare, you can make out the pattern of bleeding lacerations. Examine the captives. The prisoners cower beneath the weight of your gaze. Blood drips down the tear-stained faces of the captured officers, technomats, and workers. Okay. A word has been carved into each of their foreheads with meticulous precision. Traitor, heretic, apostate, renegade. Is it traitor and renegade technically the same thing? The cuts have been diligently and regularly reopened to prevent healing. Shouldn't heretic? No. I guess heretic and apostate aren't actually different. Because an apostate is someone who leaves, while a heretic is someone who openly preaches against, right? Like, for instance, if you left Islam, you're an apostate, but if you convert to Christianity and start preaching against Islam, that also makes you a heretic, I think.
These renegades committed treachery against their domin. Their lips once praised the name of Kunrad Voitvir, but it is your name they will whisper as they cross over to the other side.
Yes, I do have the DLC enabled. Yeah. So Death Cult watches over my crew. They who honor the Emperor through killing, who devote their every deed to serving him. Sacred execution.
The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations. We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Chaldeus Assassins, yeah. Aren't they specially trained, though? They're not necessarily part of an occult, though, right? But I just want to point out, this is how you do representation. Right here. This right here. See that? See that? See that? No bullshit. No bullshit. No bullshit. This is how you do it. Because this is bad the fuck ass right here. A bit of both in the lore? Fair enough. Like, seriously. Seriously. That's crazy. Your heart is filled with awe as you gaze at the cultist. You recognize this feeling. You have experienced it before when you walked through the flame, when you walked through the scorching flame and survived. The eyes of your grim guests burn bright with sacrificial fervor. They serve the God Emperor with wholehearted faith and devotion. And what exactly does a cult like the Blood-Spun Web do?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others. When a soul is filled with the poison of corruption, we know its time has come. We bring
I'm enjoying
liberation.
this shit. This is great.
3 strikes, 3 rebukes, 1 blade. This is how we serve the Undying One. This is how we serve you and your flagship. But there are others, the virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy, but have not erred yet. We present such souls to the Undying One.
You mentioned the tenets of the web?
Our laws and teachings, our philosophy and way of life, our art of combat and spiritual dogma. The tenets are the blood-spun web itself. Humanity owes its existence to the Undying Emperor's sacrifice. It is he who protects us from a darkness of terrors. Hence, each of us has a duty to serve him, and a duty to die for him. To act otherwise
I like
is to
these
waste
ladies.
the life that has been given
Or
to
this
us
cult,
by the Undying
this lady.
One.
Yeah.
To become
There's
a
a dude
thief.
back there, I think.
We help others understand this. We help them to live and die righteously.
Yeah, they are. So you kill innocents?
We do not desire their death. We do not seek them out in the darkness. They come to us, and we usher them from this life if his sacred tarot reveals that the Emperor wishes to accept these martyrs.
You have my blessings, and may your blades bring swift death to the
The
Emperor's enemies.
blood-spun web will not forget your words, Domin. They are the wisdom of the tenets and the benediction of our duty.
It's one of those things that's like, you kill innocent people? No. They come to us, and we use the divination, and if it decides for them to be martyrs, then they willingly martyr themselves. It's like, oh, well, in that case, sure, why not? Sure. Tell me about yourself, Kaleba. Are you the leader, or its herald, or servant?
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds. I'm here to become your shadow, not to make boasts.
I mean, that's fair, but I asked you a fucking question, so... And what have you brought this rabble up here for?
So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself. Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the blood-spun web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
Ooh. Give them weapons? Now that could be interesting. I can't save it, can I? Huh. Okay.
A
Prove
dagger
yourself.
that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
Oh, they release the captives from their restraints and place weapons in their hands.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Oh, wow, what? Has a remarkable background as a death cult assassin. Whoa. She can use a special ability called Raining Blood. Okay. When used, it causes the target of Kaleba's next melee attack to explode in a burst of blood, covering the floors and any enemies behind the target. The affected enemies suffer additional damage. You can use a special throwable consumable called the Blood File. To spill even more blood on the battlefield. Jesus Christ. Kalaba is a blade dancer. Blade dancers are incredibly skilled sword fighters who can devastate enemies using 2 special attacks. Blade dance. Death rebuff. To all adjacent enemies. Excuse me. I didn't realize I was going to be fighting them myself. I thought it would just be an animation. Weapon skill, agility, and strength. Whoa, agility increases the number of attacks that Blade Dance has. Holy shit. Cost wounds. Oh, nice. Okay. Go here. Alright, what does this do? Raining Blood. The next single target melee attack splashes blood in a 5-cell cone behind the target. Shit. I thought it would be all around. Every enemy in this area, including the initial target, suffers bloodstained effect. Both effects last for 2 rounds. Additionally, all the cells in the affected area are not covered in blood. Whenever a creature interacts with such a cell and moves to stand there a moment, they receive +1 stack of blood. Additionally, for every 10 wounds loses through combat, each creature affected by... Oh god, that's crazy. Oh, they have like no HP, man. Can be used multiple times, but each requires a charge to be spent. Means +1 charge of this ability every time they kill a target, excluding kills made from death from above. Okay.
I shall not fail.
So I wanna see what happens when I do. How much does this cost? It costs none. Oh, buddy.
I am your blade
buddy.
and shield.
Oh, buddy. This is gonna be delicious. Oh.
That is a blessing.
Oh, that is sick as fuck. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Bro. And uno más. That was pretty good. Yeah, hopefully I won't be traveling 3 planets back. I constantly quick save. Oh, there's more. Oh, well, this is going to be interesting. Sure. Does it say how many charges she has? $11, 6. Oh, it's a single target melee attack. Alright, I want to see what happens if I do this. Go to melee bros. Bro. Three melee attacks against random targets, including allies. Okay.
Let thy blade be drenched in blood, and thy blessing flow through my veins.
That was rough. So if I do this, will it get rid of it? I'm assuming not. It'll just wait till next turn, right? Yeah, he gets another stack and the dodge.
Out of my way.
I quite like, dude. That was a dude. Did you see that dodge though? That was sick. What is this charge? So bloodstained, deathly afraid, horde of thugs. Oh, well. What does this do? Shot count 3. Can be used with sword equipped. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's cool. And then skadoosh. Bro.
Trust me.
That was fucking wicked. How many people can you have in your party when you're out like exploring? Is it 5 or 4 or more? A cut to the heart, a cut to the throat, a cut to the stomach. These wounds have been inflicted according to his pleasure. The blood of the apostates will wash away the stain of their treachery, so their souls may prostrate themselves before the undying one's throne and beg his forgiveness. Cabela wipes the blood from her blade in one swift movement. I have acted with reverence and shown proof of my loyalty. Will you accept me, Domina Hope? Will you make me your shield and your shadow? Factorum Janitor. Your latest ship. The spinners of the blood-spun web were watching, tracking, and killing on Val Valencius' enemies long before the war on a trade passed to Lady Theodora. However, their blade has also been known to cut short the lives of the highly upstanding persons. He swallows nervously, casting a fleeting glance at her. 6. Nice, thank you. But I certainly do not in any way condemn the deeds of these deeply esteemed cult. I am sure they must have a good reason. Why is he talking shit? The cultists are the scourge of the seditious. They bring the unrighteous to ruin. The enforcers respect the blood-spun web, for we share a common goal, to bring his light and his harsh justice to the darkest depths of the ship. I like it. Scourge of the decision or not, folks are afraid of them for a reason. A couple watches ago, these spinners took a train driver to pieces for some kind of ritual. I don't know what old Malik did to earn that privilege, though. And who's going to feed his family now? He takes a drag on his IO stick, exhaling a thick smoke through his clenched teeth. That's the lower deck's problem. What matters is the blood-spun web serves you faithfully, Lord Captain. A plump old man in the rich robes of a confessor adds respectfully. A predecessor's predecessor once delivered a sermon about how the spinners saved this vessel from the servants of the archenemy. The blood-spun web have paid the price in blood, a river of scarlet that flooded the decks from bridge to bilge. They became the blood of the flagship, the pulse in its veins, the beat of its heart. Their great sacrifice earned them favor of House von Valencius. I wish to hear what my retinue thinks. I have heard, through only at a distance, the prayers of the spinners offer up to him. I have seen how their deeds fill the people's hearts with confidence in the inevitability of his wrath. The blood-spun web's loyalty to the Emperor is without question, as is their willingness to lay down their lives in the fight against the archenemy. Well, I guess that she says so. Although Lady Theodora never granted the cult an audience or brought a spinner into her retinue, she respected the blood-spun web and approved of its mission. It is strange. Their shadowy forms are swathed in darkness, yet a radiant light burns within them like a scarlet flame. I think it is a good sign. It is rare to see anyone filled with such light, even among the servants of the faith. You will be my shadow. There we go. Cabela's movements are slow, almost rhythmic. As she removes her ceremonial mask, the dark shadows of her eyes accentuate her deathly pallor of her skin, which is covered in ritual scars. You know what I mean? They don't all have to be beautiful to be awesome. Henceforth I am your shadow, Domina Hope, von Valencius, an instrument of death placed in your hand by the Undying One. For so it is ordained, and so his tarot forspoke. The young woman bows her head once more. I also come bearing an invitation from the vizier of the blood-spun web. I think that's how you say that. Vizier. He wishes to know that the doors of the Undying One's temple are open to you. Are you suggesting the Lord Captain should go down into the depths of her flagship in search of this temple? With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew. They are not a fitting place for her ladyship. I went through the whole thing as Helgar. Oh, nice. Nice. Who is the Vizier? He is first among us. The Vizier has spun the web of faith for 5-fold longer than I have lived. The blood of the flagship's blood. My mentor and teacher. Why did he not come himself? The first spinner is old. His abode is in the temple beneath the flagship's freight line, and has not left the lower decks in decades. Even a short journey could sunder his spirit from his ancient body. Forspoke? Tarot? The greatest, most sacred relic of the blood-spun web, the Emperor's Tarot. Only his chosen servants may earn the permission to rain blood upon the cards and perform the readings to see the portents of the future, shadows of the past, or tangles of the present. However, the secrets of his tarot are not for the ears of the lay people to hear. I cannot tell you more. Not here. Not now. I'm sure Helgar had a hell of a time. You know what's funny? My character is actually a... So she's an officer psyker. That's one. And I made her intelligence-based, not fellowship-based. Because I come from a Forge world, which allowed me to get a talent that allows me to use... intelligence instead of fellowship for all my persuasion stuff. So persuasion, coercion, and commerce. It's great. And where is your temple located? I am not permitted to say. If you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of Saint Arian, the monarch spider. Hers was the thread that would become the blood-spun web. Her path began deep within the flagship, in the dark tunnels of the freight line. That is where yours must begin as well. This journey will bring you closer to the thread of the web, closer to the Undying One. Marzo Wiki, thank you, sir, with the 12 months! My dude! Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, good sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Once again, to the Brotherhood of the Waffle. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it, man. The reading, man. The reading. Closer to the Undying One. Closer to understanding death. Very well. I will walk in the footsteps of the Monarch Spider. To become the flagship's blood, visit Visir, fly somewhere in the void ship. Your journey will begin in the darkness of the deepest tunnels. The Vizier awaits you. That's awesome. Would be interesting if you could have some other assassin types in your party, or a null. Ooh, dude. I think a navigator is a bit much, right? A null would be like... Holy shit. Wait, isn't that what a Sister of Silence is? Aren't they all nulls? Right? Am I wrong on that one? The cultists retreat from into the shadows as Cabela sheathes her ceremonial dagger. Your blade awaits direction, Domina. We will speak again when the time is right. Yes, okay. I thought so. By the way, guys, I posted my new video that I made on Star Trek in the Discord. I was been trying to get back into reading the books and doing the lore again. And my first video's up. I got it on a new channel too. Memory Tango was the name of the channel. And it's in the Discord on the videos. I'll put it in the announcements too. You full broadsided a DD with the Iowa. Bro, what the fuck, man? Like, how could you do this? How could you do this? They mostly ported over the basic classes from the game. It would be cool, though. Yes. Rogue Trader ship is a veritable city sailing through the void. Isn't my ship one of the smaller ships of the line? I don't know what class it is because I can't remember. But isn't it like a fuck, what are they called? Like when you're playing Battlefleet Gothic, right? Armada, Battlefleet Gothic, whatever. That game. Isn't it one of the smaller ships that you can get that cost like a little bit? Yes, it's one of the small ones. Thank you. I thought so. It's super funny because it's like this. It's a giant. It's like the size of a city, and it's still one of the smaller ships you can get. That's crazy, ain't it? It's this fucking big, and it's still like that. That's crazy. Oh. I had the main selected, click the DD. Oh, that sucks, man. But yeah, this time I didn't title them. I didn't title them what the book was. Instead, I titled it like this is what it looks like. I'll show you. That's it right there. It's cool, right? I like it. Yeah. All right, so yeah, you could definitely tell how small it is because of the torpedoes. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Because on the bigger ships, it's got like 5 of them on like each side. Yeah, it is insane how small this thing actually is, and it's still a gigantic ship. Oh wow, that's a lot of scrap. Let's upgrade the hull again. I should probably be saving it, right? Stupid ads. Thanks, Marzo Witchy. If I had realized that ads were going to pop up while I was doing the talking, I would have stopped. I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. Yeah, I think it's absolutely insane that they actually put your ship is like a character with stats and gear. It's freaking cool, man. She's got the demolition skill. I'm still the highest for tech use because, you know, my intelligence score. Oh, that's what it was. That's what I was doing. So check this shit out. I got 60 willpower, 45 intelligence, and my fellowship is 25. So how is my perception so high? Or my persuasion? Yeah, look, right here. Persuasion, 60. Commerce, 55. Where's the other one? Is it coercion? Yeah, coercion, 50. It's because I have an ability. Where is it? Also, I don't really understand this thing yet, but we'll get there. I got a talent. See here? Where is it? Yeah, I'm a Forge World dude. That's it right there. Forge World characters can use persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on intelligence instead of fellowship. How crazy is that, dude? I saw that and I was like, that's it right there. That's me. Totally me. Because I do love making intelligence characters over characters who have a lot of charisma. Because it does seem odd to me that more intelligent people don't understand people and how to, like, manipulate them properly. That's definitely something you should be able to do. She's got 2 ranks. She's got 2 ranks. Okay, I'm not going to go over this right now. I cannot wait for the next level because I'll be able to get, like, my second spell. I can't wait, dude. Purge Soul. 3 to 6 direct damage. This damage is increased for 50% against Xenos and 100% against Chaos Worshippers or Drukari. Those are Dark Elves, right? 150% against demons, and 50% of the enemy has already damaged the Psycho or any Psycho's abilities. Has already damaged the Psycho or any of the Psycho's allies in combat. Cool. These damage bonuses also affect the damage bonuses from other sources. This power does not affect targets that lack soul. Found the Navigator super powerful in this? I bet you fucking did. She's crazy, dude. All allies affected by the word of the Emperor increase their deflection by +1 minimum, +1, and armor by 12%. Can only be used while there's at least one ally affected by word of the Emperor. Yeah, I definitely went with Sanctic Powers, mainly because a concentration of faith are used by psionic psychers to protect allies and smite heretics. This and this, and I'm like, that's roleplay for me right there. So like, oh, okay, so is that all it is? Because it looks like it has like things that it gives you, right? It's like, oh, the others can't be raised above blah blah blah. So I don't really know what. Like, does it mean anything other than just like the light and dark thing? Does it do anything? Gives you benefits. Okay, cool. I think it allows melee smackdowns. Nice. Well, this is what I do know, is that the Hammer of the Emperor. All allies affected by the word gain the Hammer of the Emperor. Next time they deal damage, this damage is increased by +9. And then Light of the Emperor is obviously healing. Purge the Soul is, Purge the Soul. Costs 1 AP. Holy shit. That's going to be insane, dude. And then costs 50 momentum. And can only be used with momentum 175 higher. Until the end of combat, the weapon in the Psyker's hands is replaced by a sword made of sheer will. I actually used this in RRP. This thing is fucking insane. As a single target attack and an area attack, like a two-handed sword, and uses the damage of the sword. The Psyker used a force weapon. All the bonuses from the force weapon remain. For the purposes of the talents and other bonuses, the Sword of Faith continues as a force weapon. This power can be used again, increasing the damage of the sword by the Psyker's resolved. There you go. Santic, yeah. It's weird that it takes so long for me to get my next power, right? That was like, and I think it's because I got one of the officer abilities, bring it down instead of a power. I think that's why. As I accidentally mischose this. If I could retrain myself, I would probably get rid of that. Because it's cool, don't get me wrong, but I would rather have psychic powers. Actually, with the Sister of Battle, this thing is fucking insane, dude. She like whoops ass like nobody's business. Telepathy. I would probably go. I wish it showed me a list of spells, because I would love to see. Because if I'm gonna go another path, I'd really like to see which one of these is coming up. You know what I mean? It's probably gonna be like pyromancy or telepathy or some shit. It's probably gonna be one of those. I know what divination does because she has it. So yeah. Anyway, all right, my dudes. We are at the Anthropathic Station, and we will pick this up next time when we return. Yes, indeed. So sorry to have to roll out, but it's getting a little late in the day, and I got some stuff to do. We'll be back. I actually think we're going to stream for a little bit tomorrow, so I've redone my schedule on Twitch, and basically what we're doing is it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those are the days I stream, and maybe we'll work in some other stuff, but most likely it's just going to be those 4 days. Check the other menus; they are in there somewhere. I bet the reason I couldn't see them is because it because I had this on? No, not because I had that on. Huh. Universal, defense, nope. Okay, so anyway, my dudes, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. We'll pick this back up next time. So I will see you then, boys. Peace out.